So this year, or this fall, I plan to do a lot of fishing, a lot of streamer fishing in the cold weather. So when I was in the shop a couple days ago, I picked up these. These are Simms Freestone Foldover mitts in black and size large. So they're basically like any other mitt, not too much different. They have this kind of foldover thing on the top here to cover your fingers. The fingers are all half size fingers, and the same thing with the thumb. This is also in half as well. The construction and the quality of these are pretty good. They feel really sturdy. I'm not too sure what the material it's made from, but it's just pretty much like the same material as like a coat liner or something like that. These things here, what they're meant to do is you take the fold over bit and just tuck it under, and that just secures it. The same thing with the thumb, it has one of these too, so you take that over and it sits in there so it's out of the way when you don't want the gloves to cover your fingertips. So let's take it apart from here. So that comes off, and it has these buttons that connect together, so you could just keep your gloves together and not lose them. And then when you're not using them, you can tuck them inside this little pouch here. Pulls open, push that in and close it, and then it's kind of flush right against the exterior of the glove, so it's out of the way. So let's try this on and see how it goes. So I find that they fit actually extremely well, and they are extremely comfortable. They go up past your wrist, so maybe like I'm not really sure here, but probably like for me 4 inches above the actual wrist here. That's actually more like 3 inches actually. So they do cover quite a bit. So they're going to be really warm, and right now wearing them indoors, I am feeling pretty warm here. So you could take the top off, you could tuck it under, just like I showed you before, and the thumb too, and that just folds in. So I probably could have gone with an extra large glove too, but I feel the size of the large is more than fine. One problem I have is actually is kind of tight, so it is pretty difficult to take off. But what I found was these little holders here for the thumb and for the main part of the glove. Just hang on to that and you could just yank the glove off. So just pull a part here on the thumb, and then the next part just grab the logo and just pull that off, and it comes off pretty well if you do that. So if you catch a fish or something like that and you need, I guess, handle it, and you need to take off the gloves, you can take them off pretty quick. You just have to remember how to pull these little tabs here in order to take the gloves off. The gloves retail for about $30 US. They were on sale when I bought them, so I bought them for around $20 to $25 Canadian. I don't quite remember, but around that range, and that's a pretty good price. You could probably find gloves like this made from another brand for maybe half the price, but I thought it was convenient. I was there, they were on sale, they are quite durable, they are well made, so I thought I would pick them up. These weren't actually my first choice. When I went into the store, I originally wanted to get the Gore-Tex gloves because they look, I guess, a lot cooler. The exterior is waterproof. They're kind of like, I guess, the Simms high-end gloves, but after wearing them and wearing these, I found that these fit a lot better. These are quite a bit more comfortable. The other ones, I found that they're very bulky. So you probably notice in the picture I'm going to post here, the fingers, each individual finger has its own kind of cover that comes and pushes behind the finger. But those are so bulky. It's like when I was wearing the glove, they didn't feel right. I didn't really feel like they were comfortable at all. They were just overly engineered for such a simple purpose. But these gloves, on the other hand, they're made from this felt-like material. The felt-like material probably will absorb a lot more water. So if you do get these wet, you will get cold, but just be sure if you want to put your hands in the water or make contact with any fish, just take your gloves off, and you should be doing that anyways. But I highly recommend these. These are about half the price of the other ones, if not less. They'll definitely keep your hands warm. They're very comfortable. They're like, I guess they look bulky, but when you wear them, they aren't bulky. It gives you a lot of room on your fingers. You could easily it gives you, what I'm trying to say is it just, lets your fingers move very freely. So I recommend these ones, or a variation of this style. It doesn't have to be Sims, but I think they'll be pretty good this winter or this fall. And if you're looking at gloves, these Sims ones aren't too bad. There's 3 different models of them. I much prefer this model over the other 2. But yeah, it's up to you what you like, and just try them all and see what you like. And thanks for watching.